Morning guys, it's Paul on his way down to the sunny seaside down at Bournemouth, and it's going to be a glorious day today. It's forecast clear all day, 18 degrees, so nice and warm and a nice still sea. We're planning to match up with the tides this morning. We've got a high tide just after 10, so we'll be dry sanding with the F75. Come to give that a go down on the beach here. And then the tide starts to turn just after 12, and we've got nice low tide just before 5 o'clock. So we'll have the big boy out, the CTX with a 17-inch coil on for that search there. So again, welcome to Bournemouth, just coming up to the sign here, and I'll catch you up with you guys down on the beach. Hi guys, what a gorgeous day. I've got whole beach to go at. There's a lot of sand being come up, there's a lot of shingle as well. Sea looks nice and calm, but it's bloody cold, so I'll leave that for a few months before I go in there with the wetsuit and the CTX. So I'm doing my usual, starting off at the east side of Bournemouth Pier, working my way down to the pier and back again. I'll be doing the dry sand up the top here. I'm not expecting too much, nothing fantastic. It gets hammered quite a bit with all the other detectors that come down here dry sanding, but we never know. We've got the Fisher F75 for the dry sanding, just giving that a go this morning. Already had a go at trying to ground balance it, just don't want to ground balance properly, so I've just set it about as best I can in the manual ground balance. It's a strange machine for ground balancing really, but we'll give it a go. So I'll catch up with you guys later on and see what we've got. Hi guys, just to show you the way I've got it set up for the beach. Got sensitivity at 70, disc level 22, notches off, number of tones 4, processed jewellery. I've got the discrimination just knocking off the parts of the foil, little bits of foil and things, just to smooth out the day in the dry sand. Also managed to get the ground balance settled about 6, to have to do it manually. So it's on with the hunt. Yay, first beach coin for the F75. And we got a 20p. It's taken about 3/4 of an hour to get this. All we're getting is ring pulls, bits of rolled up silver paper, pie dishes, bits of aluminium, as I thought it was going to be hard work on the dry sand. But we're here for the day, so we've got to take the rough with the smooth. Well guys, the signals are few and far between, but one thing's for sure, this F75 is going down deep. That hole there is a good 8-9 inches down, and we got all that for a 1p. Well, it shows the machines are punching down through the sand, so I must have it set up pretty close. So we'll carry on. Well, that's one thing I didn't expect to find down here, and it's a shotgun case. A plastic coated one, plastic casing, so, and it's been fired. Oh, somebody's been down here with a 12 bore. I have to watch out. 50p, get in! That was deep as well, that was about 10 inches down. Well, Fisher's certainly punching down there, but there's very few finds. Just seem to be getting all the deep ones. First bit of grey matter in the scoop there. That was a big loud signal, weren't too far down, only about 3 inches down. Yeah, looks like a 4 ounce. Yeah, that'll go in the lead pile. Well guys, just having a little round up. I've been going for about 4 hours and very poor finds. And you see the one thing I found about the F75, it definitely loves bottle caps, and they're not coming in with any consistent readings, but they are deep. Overall the F75 doesn't really give you much confidence on the beach, because you can't ground balance it properly. You never know if it's sort of like getting the full depth or not. Every now and then it will surprise you. It's like that 20p came from very deep, so did that 50. But everything else is just rubbish. That was I think it's an old eye player or something. That was about 10-11 inches down, but overall the F75 doesn't really give you much confidence on the beach. I know it's dry sanding, it's a bit of potluck when you get things, but still not convinced about this machine for the beach. So I've just got about another hour yet and I'll have a bite to eat and then get the big boy out, get the CTX on the wet sand, and hopefully the fines will improve. So see you after. Oh, it's the first pound of the day, see, for the CTX. A pound at last. There's an odd looking spoon. Look at it, stainless steel ladle I found out in the surf line. Well, there's a whole lot of ring poles, so just moved down the beach a few yards and this has popped out. I'll just keep following this line. Yeah. There's something else a bit different. We've got a little brass thimble and it's intact. It's probably the last 30-40 years that one's been lost. Might even be sooner than that. Oh, nice little thing, that'll go in my collection. That looks like we've got a child's bracelet. I don't know if it's a silver one or not. It's working here at the wash. It looks like it's very worn. Been in there a long time. Might be silver. I think it's more of a white metal. Well, the fines are starting to come out to the CTX, which is a bit better than those in the morning. Somebody else having a nice bit of fun on this lovely day. Oh, I think he's going into the trees there. He's coming very close. Just heading back down the beach now. He's definitely flirting with those trees. Obviously he knows what he's doing, I hope. Yeah, just skimmed him there. Oh well, back to the hunt. Well, it's about an hour off low tide and just got rid of this nasty bit of glass out. Looks like an old vodka bottle or something. I picked up the aluminium collar of the bottle, but you can see how sharp that is. I'll get that in the fines pouch and dispose of that later on. Well guys, low tide and I'm out here in the up to my knees in it and absolutely nothing. I've never known a day like this down here for a long time. All I'm getting is pull tab. The CTX has got reverse notch on it and that's all it wants to find. Got the open screen, I've got my own beach program going and still nothing. Like I said, this morning it was all crown caps with the Fisher, and this afternoon it's all ring poles. Now I know you don't discriminate out the ring pole because you could miss a nice gold ring. It comes in more or less at the same reading. So we'll just carry on along this tide line. Had a little drink and I'm heading off back down towards Bournemouth Pier there. Oh well, halfway through the afternoon with the CTX and we've got pull tab number 30. I can't believe how many I'm getting out this surf line. Normally they all get washed away. Just seems to be loads of them today. Oh well, at least we'll clear them for the next time. Hi guys, welcome to the review. God, that was a hard work one today. We had the F75 out in the morning. I did all the dry sanding. And then we got the big boy out, the CTX with a 17-inch coil in the afternoon. Now, we had a bit of problems with the F75 ground balancing. We had a similar problem on the previous hunt on one of the farms. And the beach wasn't expected to have a problem with ground balancing. So we managed to get it pretty stable around the 6 mark. Fisher seems to settle down quite nicely there. And one thing for sure, that Fisher F75, even though I've not quite got confidence with it yet, it does find stuff deep. It could be potentially a very good dry sand machine. It's hopeless in the wet. I tried it down there and it just coughing and spitting all over the place, but definitely in the dry sand it really punching down. It's like some of the bits of junk I was getting, even some of the coins were quite deep down. So one of the things that I didn't like about it is the volume control. As it sits back at the rear of the handle of the F75, when you are searching, what you've got to watch is you don't catch that volume control button. Because a couple of times I thought I'm not finding anything, and then I realised that the volume control had turned right down because it had been rubbing against my side. So it's just a little point to watch out for on that F75 there. Now, from the fines point of view, it loved crown caps and bits of rubbish, but I expected that being dry sanding, but I was surprised at the depths I was getting some of these crown caps to. There you go, quite a few bits and pieces there. Quite a bit of rubbish, but but again, you expect that on dry sand searching, so I'm not too bothered about that really. It shows that I was in areas where stuff hadn't been pulled out before. From the fines point of view, the F75, we got the coins which I showed you in the earlier part of the review. I got 3, 6, 8, about 11 coins and a big lump of lead, which is not the worst days I've had down in Bournemouth, but like I said, the dry sand does get quite a hammering down there from lots of other people. So going on to the CTX in the afternoon, things did improve there. Rubbish wise, I've never had a day like it for pull tabs with the CTX. What's happened is that a lot of the sand, I think, has been pulled down off the main beach, and it just formed a sandbar below the high tide line, and it's pulled, unfortunately, a lot of the ring pulls with it, so there's quite a few of those about, as you can see. But fines wise, about the same as the F75 in the dry sand. Got £3 coins, the little bracelet, which I'll have a closer look, but I think is just white metal, and that nice little thimble. And one thing I forgot to record is a tiny little stud that I got. I was chasing that signal around for a while because it kept dropping through my scoop. But we did get a little stud, but unfortunately it's just bling and not bling bling. So overall, I really enjoyed my hunt down there, as I always do at Bournemouth. You see the sights as well, and some sights you did see, and some very nice people I met down there who've seen me on previous visits down there, and they can't have a good chop. So it's your pal Mal, after an enjoyable hunt down in Bournemouth. I'll catch you guys later on the next one. Cheers then. Oh, by the way, next hunt will be up at the Minelab rally, run by Joan Allen, up at Aston Sandford. So I'm quite looking forward to that. Cheers guys.